Well, happy Thursday. Today I had a what I felt was a very high conviction trade. Broke one of my rules for it, which is before the 15-minute mark, and you're going to see how it played out. So please sit back and enjoy. You'll see the full my trade as well as the what ended up happening completely with it. So please sit back and enjoy this recap. Yo, good morning. Welcome everybody. Happy Thursday. Markets are open. Ding, ding, ding. A little bit of a VWAP open, it looks like. Right at yesterday's close also. We got the overnight lows at 295, yesterday's value high, 275 or so. Yesterday's close and VWAP both at 35. Overnight highs up at 395, which is also all-time highs. We've got yesterday's wick at, or excuse me, not yesterday's wick. We have like an unofficial wick test on the daily chart at 280. We'll see what today brings. News on the session. We've got community banking conference all day. Got a cabinet meeting at 10. That's it for the stream. After the stream, we got bonds at noon. That's it. Passed my first eval yesterday, going to get base hits and be smart, be patient tattooed on my forehead. You won't. You shouldn't do it on your forehead. I think the big key on that one is right here on your hand. Maybe even across your pointer finger. Be smart, be patient. Because every time you look at your mouse, you're going to see be smart, be patient right on top of your mouse. Just planting the seed. All right, first 5 minutes of the day, wrapping up here. We're at just under 40 points. I think the 80s is still interesting based on yesterday's value high, the magical 80s, and the daily. It's interesting enough to where I like almost want to take it if it happens before the first 15 minutes. Obviously, I have a personal rule of waiting the first 15 minutes, which I am very consistent on following. That being said, I kind of like the setup enough to take it at 80 before that happened. Like if that were to happen beforehand, I almost like it enough to take a stab at 80. We'll see. We'll see if it happens, if we get there or not, right? Got to sweep the overnight lows. It would be like a sweep of the overnight lows into a push into 80, bounce back above the overnight lows. Could be juicy. Man, I would love to see something like that play. That is not a base hit at all. That's an 80 to 20 rotation off of the daily level. Daily kind of wick test at 80 on a sweep of the overnight lows into yesterday's value area high. Got a little bit of sellers happening, but the push back into VWAP 20s, I think it would be a very clean trade. I just don't know if I have the cojones to hold it for that, or if it even plays in any capacity. It might just slap straight through it. But I would like to see it play, obviously. A little bit of liquidity below it, too. Down into the 50s, which is a little questionable. Like, could have a sweep into 50 for sure. Just straight up, it's definitely possible. We're catching, like, little bids around the overnight lows right now, so I don't even know if I get the 80 fill. All right, I'm filled in. Obviously, pre 15 minutes here, I just really like the level. And I'm down to let it have a little bit of wiggle room here. I like the spot a lot. There's the 80 block. Got a 66 block at 65. And it's just going to melt it to 50, huh? It's a bummer. I really like the area. See if we can still catch some life here or not. It's looking like I'm going to get stopped out, though, realistically. Got a 60 block, 67. Coming in for the 60 block of 70. All right, that's a 15-minute, first 15 minutes of the day. Stopped out. I had one shot to get break even, maybe two shots right here at 81. Stopped out for 500. I'm annoyed. However, I really liked that trade. So like, I'm not that annoyed. I think that like, I don't know. I honestly like, I had the conviction for that trade, just straight up. I really liked it. We had Delta being like a little funky, wonky here. Maybe I get stopped out at the lows. So be it if that's the case. But like, I really liked the trade from a daily level. I liked it on like daily continuation. I liked it on the fake out. I mean, look at the overnight range. It's like fake out, sweep it back up. I liked it for a lot of different reasons. And I was wrong. Which happens sometimes. Unfortunately, it happens a lot of times. Sometimes. Happens a lot of times sometimes. But I really like the trade. I'm not going to say anything else other than I really like the trade. And I low-key think it still happens, but I'm not willing to still be sitting in that. There's a push into the overnight lows. I needed 2 more points, chat. 2 more points of wiggle room. I want to watch this trade play out. I honestly like watching this play out. I don't really know what it puts me in my mental. I don't feel like super jacked. But it is nice to see it work. It's nice to see it work. The bottom tick stop is obviously frustrating. I don't think there's a world where anybody is not frustrated by that. 30 points in the money. Would have been 30 points in the money. But that was basically that's what I outlined, chat. That's what I wanted to see happen. I just got swept out in the middle of it. So, I'm annoyed. I needed an extra 3 points, I think. 2 points. Let's see. I got stopped out at 55, went to 53.75. Yeah, I needed less than 2 points. Less than 2 extra points of wiggle room to be 35 points in the money. I don't have anything else to say. It's nice to see it play out, but I don't have anything else to say. Yeah, I gotta avoid the tilt, man. Literally, that's like part of the name of the game. Avoid the tilt.